Oh, autocorrect got you. It is. It like I said, it doesn't bother me every day I take it. Um, all the stress and everything going on right now, and it's just it is. It's messing with me bad today, guys. And I would have just left it live running, but I didn't have any mods in at the time. And y'all know what would happen if I left with no mods. Jules, we're not doing good at all. We have about roughly 4 hours to come up with $280, or we lose our room. So, trying to get anybody that can help at all to please, please, please help. So, definitely, definitely appreciate the praying. The Lord can handle it all. I just, and sometimes it's just hard to go. Okay, well, I've done what I can do with this situation. Let me step back and finally, you know, Exodus 14:14. Guys, we definitely need some help. We've needed some help since yesterday. Yesterday was the first time I was able to get home. Um, Jules, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's just like, man, when time's ticking down. I'm sitting there looking at the clock, and I'm just like, I need a miracle to happen here, and nothing's happening. Jules, she's not feeling all that great. She's stressed right there with me. Been dealing with her health issues that's going on right now and everything, and it's just not a. Neither one of us are doing too well. If anybody can help with anything going towards the room, guys, it'd be a blessing at this point. Anything at all. My offer from earlier still stands. They really want me gone. Y'all got all my pay apps. Drop 280 in one of them, and I'm well. That's all it takes right now. That's all it takes today, and I'm gone. Not deactivated, deleted, and taken off my phone. This thing got so toxic that I can't even come on here and talk to my friends. I can't. I can't get on here and scroll and watch videos without seeing videos that people have made of us and these pictures and all this crap. So at some point, guys, I got to think about my mental health and how much they're wrecking it, and now this the stress on top of everything else, it's actually a setting on there you can hit. When you hit your live, you can put it'll say different settings, and you can hit it on there. And I think it says live talk, something like that. I'm not for sure. Yeah, but it's neither one of us are doing good at all. It is crazy what people do. It's crazy. The idea was to get us to the point to where we don't have to come on here and ask for help and just come on here and have fun and battle and stuff like that. But that's not even going to be the option now. They did. So it's definitely need all the help we can get, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm battling sleep so hard. I've slept 2 hours since yesterday morning. So I woke up yesterday morning about 9, and Started facing the day, and they were still in the motel till 6:30 at night. And I don't have nothing to scrap. We got the room extended till 6:30 tonight, and that was a crap shoot, and just caught a break because I still have a flat tire on the car. If anybody can help us out with anything, guys, it would mean the world to us. It really would. Okay, if everything I own's in my car, how am I gonna drive around and look for scrap? I mean, if we have to leave the hotel, everything I own is gonna be in my car. So So I guess awareness doesn't want me gone that bad because they have the opportunity to get me out of here. So y'all talk about how bad y'all want me gone. Y'all do anything to get me off TikTok. I give y'all the opportunity to get me off here, and y'all don't take it. Renee, I thought you knew what awareness was. You've been in here long enough. You've heard it kicked around a little bit. I thought you knew what it was. The trolls and the awareness pages who want to get on here, educate people on beggars and scammers, and half of them make up their own stuff and just run with it. And yeah, it's just down south. She's not doing too good. Her health has been kind of rough lately, anyway. And now we had a ton of stress and not sleeping also because she didn't sleep good last night either. So we had all that, and then it's It's a pot ready to boil over. And I'm so sleepy. No, poor little thing. Down south says she's got a sick pupper dog. All right, Tusky, be safe. If you're driving, you should be paying attention to that road instead of on TikTok. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're as long as you're not driving. Mm. We're probably lucky with Juju. Her health is pretty good to be as old as she is. Guys, I'm sorry about being so quiet. I'm legit dozing off, but I don't have time to sleep. I don't have the time to lay down and take a nap. I've got to keep pushing forward to try to get this room covered. Miss Hanners, I don't know how the chat is, but I'm horrible. Hey, I'm not. I didn't even say deactivate. I said I'll delete it. I'll be gone. I'm so over this app. If I had another way to get some help right now, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't. But I have no other way to get any help with this room. So 100% because the people who want to stay in touch with me already know how to. And if you don't have it and you want it, please start reaching out today. Because I tell you that either way it goes, sooner or later, I'm done with this toxic place. Donating blood in my area doesn't pay. I done checked into that. I done checked into donating plasma, and I take meds that cancel me out from that. I've checked into donating um, um, semen for scientific studies because I didn't want it to go to a child. Watch, they're gonna run with that. But we don't even have a place for that. Hell, I've looked, and this can't be more transparent to this. I looked into donating a testicle to science just because they were paying for that back a year ago. I looked into that to get us out of this situation. I figured 45 years as having the set was good enough. But that was, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just being completely transparent. I went through all of their tests. Everything was good. They was just like, okay, do you take any meds? And I was like, yeah. Um, Told them what I took, and they was just like, your metropolol. I don't know exactly how to say it. It counsels you from being able to donate plasma. Yeah, it was like 20K for to donate it to scientific studies, but uh, and I'm gonna tell you, I went as far as the list. I went to the health department, had a physical done. She filled out the paperwork for that. Down south, I'm guessing SKS 803 is not a good person. So no, Temple, she cannot. Hey, Holly and Ben. I don't know. I know you told her to get out of here, so I was wondering. But yeah, they was paying like up to 20 grand for that, and I was just like, you know what, that would help us. But at that time, we didn't have a car. I was like, you know, well, we did. It was right before we got the car. I was just like, that would help us get back on our feet. Why not? So, but went through all that just to get denied. Yeah, that's how I took it. I didn't take it as a bad way, but so many things come in here bad. Jules, I am. Yeah, we did have a conversation about mountain oysters on here last night. I forgot about that. But as far as donating, that's what all I've looked at for donating. There's not a whole lot more you donate, until you kick the bucket. That's what I'm gonna try to do if I can get everything situated, Temple. Wow. Unfortunately, I don't have those, and neither does Angela. So I tell you, the physical for it was crazy, crazy. Um, I got to experience a little bit during that physical of kind of what women go through in their physicals. Because my doctor was like, "Well, we got to put you in these stirrups, and I've got to do a complete physical." And I was just like, "Oh, okay, yeah." I think they're called stirrups, where you put your feet, you lay back on the table, put your feet in there, and like you women's getting um, yeah, and all that checked out and all that stuff, and still didn't still didn't get a chance to donate it. Down south, Mama, I said that earlier. I was like, that never works. Like, if everybody donated $2, just watching, it would have put me almost there. I'd be like $24 short, but that's definitely not going to happen. I wished it would. I mean, if somebody only has $5 they can help with, that would be appreciated. Uh, because I'm definitely not one of these people who get mad if somebody can only send a small amount. You know, hell, I'm probably the only one on here who thanks the penny fairy for the penny he sends me. You know, because eventually, if they send enough, they're going to add up to $1. And then I think that if he sends you enough pennies and they turn into $1, I guess he's now your dollar daddy. I don't know. There's y'all something else to use. The dollar daddy. I've had people send me $1 on Cash App because they was blocked on here, and they would send me $1 on CA just to insult me. So you know what? I thanked them for the dollar and went on. The guy named Lone Star who desperately tries to be like the Penny Fairy. If he sends you a nickel, and he's a lot worse than Penny Fairy. You know, Penny Fairy just says some stuff that, hey, this is for that, and hey, ha ha ha, something they think is funny. This other guy kind of gets pretty rude and hateful with his stuff. You know, but that goes to show that people see somebody on here and what they're doing and how they're making their content. Um, so they start copying the awareness groups and people in that community to do what they're doing because that's what they see. Well, this guy's got 20,000 followers and I've got 30. I want to be big like that. Hey, 300 people can send $1 with an insult all they want. Miss Hainers, I tell you, some of the stuff they send me, I couldn't repeat. I'd get a violation for repeating it. That's how bad it gets. Oh yeah, I took it as a joke. Hey, I welcome it. If they want to send $1 to CA and they can say whatever they want, hey, I'll read it on the live. Whatever you send, I'll read it on the live. $1. Now, I can't say that because then I'll get in trouble by TikTok for selling access to my live. But hey, I told them earlier. Where do you send it to? Tell you what, Nick, I'll tag you in it because everybody has my CA already. And happy 420 if you participate in that. Tomorrow's, 420 is today. We all know what that means, um, then tomorrow is 421 National Drug Test Day. Bisquick, I have no idea how that would work. I'm not for sure. Um, I never dealt with anything like that, so that's out of my you know frame of knowledge. 511. What's 511? I'm not on the side of the road. I'm in a parking lot, so I didn't know. Okay. The only reason it hasn't been changed yet is because I just don't have a jack. No, the jack's in the dumpster. Um, Not here either. It's in a dumpster. A couple hotels ago, the jack would jack up a little bit and then just lose all uh, pressure. Is it? I don't know. Is it pressure in the jack? It would close back up. It was just those little black scissor jacks that comes with the cars. And as soon as it took the pressure off, the tire come off the ground, the jack would just drop. And we had the idea of when I say we, it was me and another guy at the hotel at the time. Uh, I was like, man, I said I got an idea to see if it works. I said, let's jack it up. When I get it to where it's about to drop, I'm gonna slam that on the ground, the black handle on the ground. I'm not gonna take it off, and you step on it and hold the pressure. And I was like, let's see if that holds it. And in theory, I thought that was a pretty good idea. Um, but it just didn't work. So it never came with it yesterday. He told me he was going to come with it today, and now he's not answering his text. If he didn't have time to do it, that's the only thing he had to tell me. And I've asked around to a few people, and they don't have jacks. And one guy was like, "Yeah, my wife get off work, but I think she gets off at 5 today, maybe later." You know, uh, listen, I'm willing to try that. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know how it works. I don't even know anything about AAA. So I'm not for sure how it would work. See, that's the first thing that scared me is I got to get my location, and I'm really particular on the location. Okay, I mean we can check it and see what it does, and we can try to figure it out. I do appreciate that. So if it works, it's fantastic. If it doesn't, well, we didn't. We're no worse off, right? Guys, give me 1 second, please. So that's some details I'd want to find out and everything. Lexianne, if you worked for AAA, do you know about the ID situation? Jelly Bean said they think you have to, or he's heard that you have to show the ID. And I'll be right back. $70, so it puts us chipping away at it. Um, puts it down to 270, guys. So I mean, anything helps, guys. Hey, Christina, how are you doing today? No, hey, if you call and they say it can be done, man, I'm more than willing to give it a shot and see how it goes. Uh, he's got, or they've got, I don't know if it's a man or a male or a female. It's a pretty fur baby in the picture. So they have triple A points, and they have to use, they have to use your triple A points for a certain time, or you lose them. And they offer that if they could transfer them over to me, for them to come out and change the tires around. Uh, so yeah, it doesn't hurt to. Let me tell you, everything you talk about on here becomes a debate, though. Thank you for that. I'm not going to say a name, so that puts us at 75. Thank you for that $5. I appreciate you. So that knocks us down to 265. I'm not muted. Is everybody hearing me? Are we having problems with the mute again? Christina, do you hear me say? Yeah, because you answered me back. Hey, Jesse. Whew. I've been free modding. I've been doing it myself here for the last 45 minutes. I hope you can stick around for a little while. If you can't, that's fine. It really hasn't been bad on this live. It really hasn't been that bad. I think I've only blocked maybe a handful of people. I'm not muted. Daggum, guys. I don't know. Okay, so Christina can hear me. Down south can hear me. Amber can hear me. Hey, Wingo. Wingo, if you heard me say purple. Yeah, somebody that can hear, can y'all type out? If you can't hear me, step out and come back. I don't know why I made you say purple. Just say something else. There we go. Oh man, I don't know. Let me try something. If you can hear me, somebody let everybody know I'm fixing to try something. Okay, can you all hear me now? Okay, Kim can hear me. Down south can hear me. Yeah, TikTok is really halfway through my lives. I just dropped the sound. Mountain Love, can you hear me now? Jesse said, "There you are." Trace says, "Still can't hear me." Kimberly can't hear me. Let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time. Guys, I really don't know what to do. In all fairness, at the time, Jelly Bean, I wasn't talking. Uh, sorry about that. Okay, so somebody that can hear me, please put in the chat that I'm closing the chat and coming right back.